The Emperor's command. The galaxy had forgotten what defiance looked like. For over 3 centuries, the Galactic Dominion ruled more than 12,000 star systems. Every civilization that stood against the Dominion had eventually broken. Some surrendered after a single battle. Others fought for generations before kneeling beneath the Emperor's banner. The Dominion believed there was only one universal truth. Every species bowed. Eventually, that belief had become law. On the bridge of the colossal flagship Imperator's Wrath, Grand Marshal Vorik stood before a glowing hologram of a small blue world orbiting a distant star. "Designation?" he asked. A silver-skinned officer answered immediately. "Earth Colony 7, Grand Marshal. The last confirmed human settlement." Vorik's crimson eyes narrowed. "Population? Approximately 4 million. Military strength?" The officer hesitated. "Negligible." The bridge erupted in quiet laughter. Humans, the species that had once challenged the Dominion centuries ago before disappearing into the darkness of space. Broken, scattered, forgotten. Vorik smiled. "Prepare the surrender protocol." Hours later, thousands of Dominion warships surrounded the colony. Their shadows covered entire cities. People looked toward the sky as enormous battle cruisers blocked the sunlight. A single transmission echoed across every communication network. "This is Grand Marshal Vorik of the Galactic Dominion. Lay down your weapons. Kneel before the Eternal Emperor. Resistance will result in planetary annihilation." Silence followed. Entire cities waited. Families held their breath. Children looked toward their parents. No one answered. Vorik frowned. "Transmit again." The same message echoed through the colony. Still, nothing. Then one signal appeared. Not from a government. Not from the military. From outside the city's defensive wall. One human life sign. Walking. Alone. The Dominion scanners zoomed in. A man walked across the empty BA. Battlefield beneath the massive alien fleet. He wore dark combat armor scarred by countless battles. A weathered gray cloak rested over his shoulders. Across his back hung an old steel sword. Not plasma, not energy. Steel. The bridge burst into laughter once more. "That's their champion? He's carrying a museum piece." Vorik watched silently. There is something strange about him. The man stopped exactly halfway between the colony gates and the Dominion army. Millions watched through live broadcasts. "El Dominion Shanto descended." Its ramp opened. General Krell emerged. Nearly 3 meters tall, covered in black armor. His energy spear glowed like a miniature sun. He stared down at the lone human. "You stand alone?" The human nodded. "My name is Kael Rowan. I stand for Earth." Krell laughed. "You misunderstand. You are here to surrender." Kael looked directly into the alien's burning eyes. "No." The single word echoed across every Dominion channel. Every officer on Vorik's flagship froze. No species had answered like that in over 300 years. Krell stepped closer. "You will kneel." Kael remained perfectly still. "I kneel only to those who earn my respect." Gasps spread through the alien fleet. An insult. A direct challenge. Krell raised his spear. "You dare insult the Emperor?" Kael slowly drew his ancient sword. The blade reflected the light of thousands of enemy ships. "I came to protect my people. Nothing more." Krell attacked first. The energy spear struck like lightning. Kael moved. Barely. The spear slammed into the ground, leaving molten rock behind. Another strike. Another dodge. Again. The alien general grew faster, more violent. The battlefield exploded beneath every missed attack. Observers across the galaxy laughed. The human is only running. He cannot win. Vorik remained silent. His instincts whispered something dangerous. The human wasn't panicking. He was studying, watching, learning. Krell roared and lunged with all. The arena of legends. The victory spread across the galaxy faster than any warship could travel. Within hours, billions had watched the recording of Kael Rowan defeating General Krell with nothing more than an old steel sword and unwavering determination. Across conquered worlds, whispers turned into conversations. Conversations became hope. For the first time in 300 years, the Dominion looked vulnerable. That was unacceptable. Deep inside the Imperial Palace, the Galactic Emperor watched the battle in silence. He sat upon a throne carved from the remains of conquered worlds, surrounded by advisors who dared not speak. The recording ended. The Emperor leaned forward. A single human has shaken an empire. His voice was calm, but every word carried deadly weight. What should be done? Grand Marshal Vorik lowered his head. Execute him immediately, Your Majesty. The Emperor slowly shook his head. No. The room fell silent. If we kill him now, he becomes a martyr. He smiled coldly. We will destroy him where the entire galaxy is watching. The Arena of Legends. The announcement echoed through every Dominion world. Kael Rowan of humanity is summoned to the Arena of Legends. If he refuses, Earth Colony 7 will be destroyed. Kael didn't hesitate. I accept. His friends begged him to reconsider. Captain Mira, commander of the colony's defense force, stepped in front of him. You know what the arena is. No one survives it. Kael tightened the leather strap around his sword. I know. They don't want to defeat me. They want to destroy hope. He looked toward the stars. So I won't let them. 3 days later, Kael was transported to the Arena of Legends. It wasn't just a stadium. It was a moon-sized fortress floating above the Dominion capital. More than 5 billion spectators filled the massive structure. Every battle fought there ended the same way. The challenger died. As Kael walked through the enormous gates, thousands laughed. That's the humanity stands tall. The ancient warship drifted out of the planet's shadow like a sleeping giant awakening after centuries. Its black armor swallowed the light of nearby stars. Thousands of cannons rotated toward Kael's strike force, and a crimson symbol, the personal crest of the Galactic Emperor, glowed across its hull. Admiral Leora stared at the tactical display. I've heard stories about this ship. Captain Mira looked at her. What stories? Leora swallowed. They called it the Eternal Throne. It destroyed 3 civilizations before the Dominion was even founded. Silence filled the bridge. If the legends were true, no fleet had ever survived a battle against it. A transmission appeared on every screen. The Emperor himself stood inside the massive command chamber. His silver armor reflected the burning stars behind him. You have fought well, human. You inspired rebels. You defeated my champions. But every story has an ending. He raised one hand. The Eternal Throne fired. A beam of pure energy ripped across space. 3 allied cruisers disappeared instantly. Shockwaves threw Kael's ship violently across the battlefield. Warning alarm screamed. Hull damage. Forward shields collapsing. Captain Mira struggled to keep control. We can't survive another hit. Kael remained calm. He watched the enemy's ship carefully. Then he noticed something strange. The massive vessel barely moved after firing. It needed time to recharge. He smiled. It's not invincible. Leora looked at him. What did you find? It has incredible firepower, but every weapon has a price. All ships, Kael ordered. Stop attacking. Every commander looked confused. Sir, do exactly as I say. The Allied fleet suddenly scattered. Instead of firing back, they flew in every direction. The Emperor laughed. They've lost their courage. But Kael wasn't retreating. He was forcing the Eternal Throne to rotate. Every turn exposed another section of its enormous hull. Human pilots RAC.